there we have the whole design. Imagine we've designed all the way around whatever we're going to have on our picture frame. The next job is to paint it. And I showed you on the previous project some some underglaze paint. And this is the same material. So this is underglaze with a bit of powdered clay. And I use china clay. You can buy powdered china clay. And you mix them together until you have a nice thick paste. So here we have blue, quite a thick paste. And there's no reason why this would be a blue leaf, but why not? So we're going to paint that thick. Now you should make sure that when you paint your clay that the paint is thick enough that you can't see the clay through it. Okay? And we can paint the background, it doesn't matter. Okay? This is just to give you plenty of colour. So that's a little bit thin. There we go. Now, in addition to painting this, we can carve into the surface. I'm going to use this fine wooden tool, any little tool with a nice point on it, and you can literally, I just draw into that, you can draw through the paint into the surface of your design. Okay, so that's something to do before you finish. Once this is all painted and you're happy with all the colours, you need to put the colour where it's going to go. It doesn't run. Once that's been fired, it stays put. Okay, so if I put a second colour on here next to the first colour, they won't run into each other. Once you've got it and it's dried up a bit, now don't let it go completely bone dry. It should be not sticky anymore. I'm not even going to wait for that. You're going to cut this up into pieces. Now, this person decided she wanted square or oblong tiles. I don't like that so much. I'm going to cut this into pieces by cutting across the tile. So, but we might go round the design. Okay, so we could go round this piece here, and then here we're going to go round the edge of where we've painted the colour. You can do wavy lines. It doesn't matter. Okay, like that. And there's a tile, and there's another tile. And they will fit together, but when we fired them and we're going to mount them onto the backing board, there'll be a little gap between each one like that. Now, just to let you know that because you don't have a kiln at home, if you're going to be doing this at home, you're going to bring the pieces back when they're dry, wrapped in paper in a nice box. You're going to bring them in. We will biscuit fire them, which is the first firing. That's 960 degrees centigrade. It's pretty hot. When they've been biscuit fired, we're going to glaze fire them, but because you'll have painted them, we're going to just clear glaze them. So this has been painted and then it's just got clear glaze over the top. And once they're clear glazed, they are waterproof, they're oven proof, they're dishwasher proof, although you wouldn't be eating off these, and you can put them outdoors in the garden. And what we would do is fire them with no glaze on the back because they will stick to the kiln otherwise. So nice simple project. You can imagine that if instead of a tile piece for a mirror, you could do it in the same way, just as a single plaque. Sometimes people do a sign for their garden or their front door in this way.